Chapter 158. Wow, that's quite a lot of money, Wilbur replied. Yes, $1 billion would be a huge temptation to anyone. However, Wilbur did not need the money at all, especially not when the money was made this way. Remy sobbed, his voice turning pitiful. I'm telling you the truth, I swear. What's your bank account? I'll wire the money to you right now. Really? Wilbur frowned. Remy nodded. Yes. Right now. As long as you let me go. All right. Here's my account. Wilbur flashed his phone screen at Remy. I need a computer, Remy said. Wilbur shrugged. That's fine by me. He helped Remy up and sat him down in front of the computer in his office. Remy slumped over the table and got to work at once. A short while later, $12 billion were transferred into Wilbur's bank account. Wilbur also saw Remy secretly send out a message while he thought Wilbur was looking away. Wilbur pretended not to see it, barking out a laugh at the sight of the notification on his phone. Fucking hell, this sure is some easy money. Remy slid to the ground, his chest heaving. Now you can let me go, right? Sure. Go right ahead. Wilbur spread out his arms. Remy's eyes lit up with hope. He knew that he would be sentenced to death if he was caught, so he could only buy his way out. He had not expected Wilbur to let him go. Motivated by a chance at survival, Remy exploded with a sudden burst of strength out of nowhere as he began to crawl out. Wilbur paid him no mind. He sat in front of the computer and lit a cigarette. Remy continued to crawl, using every last ounce of strength in his body. There was hope for him as long as he got away from this monster. He still had some money elsewhere for him to start anew. He was an intelligent man and knew for sure that he would be able to make all this money back. With this thought in his head, he spent the next 30 minutes crawling with all his might. Finally, he made it outside to his car. Get in. Get in. Remy muttered under his breath like a crazed man. He would be able to leave as long as he got in the car, and no one would be able to find him after that. He threw himself against the car door, grabbing the handle and pulling himself up. One more step, Remy thought as he heaved, cheering himself on. Just then, a police car crashed through the gate of the factory. It stopped in front of Remy, sirens blaring as countless police officers charged in. A tall, armed woman emerged from the car in front of Remy. She stood before him, looking down at him icily. Remy's chest lurched, the spark of hope in his eyes dimmed. Just like that. Cuff him and every last person in there, Elsa shouted, and the officers got to work at once. They surrounded the factory, doing a sweep through every single room. Took you long enough, a lazy voice said.